What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? What is going on tonight, y'all? Who is a mosquito here? They been outside having the door open. You know the mosquitoes about to come out. It's gonna start getting a little warm out here. It was real hot early, y'all. So yeah, you guys. So I'm just coming through to check in with y'all. Yeah. So y'all see I got on my wig I made. Y'all like? I got a whole lot of comments about the wig. Very nice comments. I think I actually did an awesome job because I'm wearing this wig for the second time. So I think I did real good. No, this is my third time wearing it. Yeah. My third time wearing this wig, y'all. It is so pretty. So yeah. I really do love the way it came out. Okay. Yeah, y'all. So I'm not doing nothing. I'm just chilling, y'all. Chilling, got a whole lot going on. Got a whole lot on my mind. I need to get off my chest a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to talk to. My best friend gone. I can talk to my kids, but certain stuff I talk to my children. I don't like talking to my children about. But yeah, my best friend gone. That's why I ain't here at work. So this is last night, y'all. He did his 7 days. Now he on his 7 nights. And his 7 nights, he go to work in the afternoon at 5 p.m. Then he get off at 5 in the morning. So he already did his mornings. Now he doing his nights. But this is last night. Now he off for 7 days straight. Then he go back after his 7 days off and start back doing mornings, you guys. So he'll be going to work for 5 in the morning, getting out 5 in the evening. Then they'll rotate 24 hours off. Then he'll go back to 5 in the evening to 5 in the morning. So I'm so happy that he's gonna be home with me, you know, so he can so we can just deal with all this that's going on right now, you guys. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So my nerves a little bad, so got me smoking a cigarette, but I smoke cigarettes anyway, y'all, but not often though. I'm not a big smoker at all. Only time I smoke cigarettes when I'm drinking. That's the only time I really smoke cigarettes. But other than that, you won't really see me or catch me smoking a cigarette. So yeah, I ain't doing much, y'all. So the gift cards was mailed out today, you guys. The gift cards are mailed out today. One person didn't respond, but I'm gonna contact her. I had contacted her through the comment, but I'm gonna contact her again. I'm gonna try to go see, can I pull up her email on her page and let her know again that she did win the gift card. And if she want me to send it to her, I'll most definitely send her the gift card. But everybody else, the 5 gift cards are sent off. It was 6 winners. Like I said, one person didn't respond back. So with that being said, I had to send them off the day that I said that I'm going to send them off because the other winners are waiting. So I am going to try to get in touch with her so I can send her that gift card. If I can send it out tomorrow, because I have a little errands to run tomorrow, I can just drop it in the mail tomorrow. But I have to get her address though. That's what the only thing I need is her address or P.O. box number. So yeah, you guys, so with that being said, it's just been a whole lot of drama going on. A little drama, not a whole lot, but it's drama going on. Drama season coming, I guess. So I want to show y'all something real quick. I had went to my corner store tonight because I have to get me another charger, and I didn't want to buy one for Family Dollar because I just bought a charger from Family Dollar, and it's default. I only had it for like a week. But anyway, I want to show y'all something. Like I said, I had bought me a charger from Family Dollar. The doggone charger already default. So I went to the corner store to get an iPhone charger because they sell them and they was $6.99 in my corner store. And at Family Dollar, they actually $5. I think they were $5. My son had went and picked it up for me, so I'm not sure. But I think my son told me it was $5. But anyway, you guys, so I'm going to show you these chips that I seen today at the corner store. I had never ever seen these chips, so I grabbed 3 of them. I grabbed 3 different kinds. So I want to show y'all what kind of chip these is. These called wrap snacks. Wrap snacks. So this one right here that I have is barbecue with honey. Romeo Miller Masterpiece on. As you can see right here. And they was $1.49, you guys. So I do like barbecue and honey chips, and I have ate those before. But I had wanted to try these. These are new. I never seen them in stores, so I just grabbed them. And I have another one. This is fabulous. And this kind right here is deli cheddar. So this is the cheddar kind. I have this one right here. This is the Migos. I think ain't Cardi B husband in that group. But anyway, these are the Migos chips right here. This is the sour cream and ranch. Okay, so I never tried these chips, these brands before, so I'm most definitely gonna try these chips. I don't know if I'm gonna try them tonight or not, but I'm most definitely gonna try them, you guys. So yeah. So, and also I got my little favorite drink. I just grabbed me one of these. I love these right here, the Everfresh. So I just grabbed me one of these, and they $1.69, you guys, from my local corner store. And like I said, the only reason I had got that right there because I went up there for a charge, and that's it. And so I seen the chips and I grabbed them, and I just grabbed one of my favorite drinks. So when I do a taste testing, and I will do one for you guys, I'll be drinking this drink with you guys. So I'm gonna put this back in the bag. I might do that tomorrow after I get back, because like I said, I have a couple of errands that I have to run tomorrow, so I'll most definitely be doing it when I get back tomorrow. And I'm gonna put my drink in the fridge. Oh y'all, never mind my little cat. He think this is big. When Wayne not here, he think this is big. So yeah, y'all. So I ain't been doing much. Like I said, it's been a whole lot of drama going on. So I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on, you guys. So how can I start this off? Okay, all this right here happened yesterday, you guys. This happened yesterday. Okay, so mind you, man, Wayne just sitting in the bed, we talking. He had to be at work for 5 p.m. right? It was like around about 11 something in the afternoon. And so I get a phone call from Savannah's father, because Wayne is not her biological father. Wayne is her stepfather. So I get a phone call from Savannah's father saying, oh, I pick up the telephone because of course I know his number. So I pick up my cell phone, I'm like, hello? And then he like, yeah, you need to go there to the school. Savannah real upset. She said the teacher pushed her. I said the teacher pushed her. And he said, yeah, you need to go to the school. She's real upset. They got her in the office. And so I was calling you to let you know. I was like, all right, let me call up there or whatever to see what's going on. And so I called the school, and basically they have an older lady working in the office or whatever. They have several people working in the office, but mainly this older lady working in the office. She's real nice to me. She's real sweet. She's a sweetheart, and I really do like her. And I can tell, I can't remember her name, but I won't call names on this video anyway, due to confidentiality. But I will say that I know her voice, so I knew that was her. And she was like, so when I called the school, I was like, what's wrong? What's going on with my daughter, Savannah Jones? This is her mother, Keisha Jones. I'm calling regarding what's the issue with her, what's going on. Her father called me and said I need to call the school, because she called him, or the school called him or whatever, and said that Savannah was very upset. The disciplinary teacher, not the regular teachers, the disciplinary teacher had pushed her. And I was like, so what's going on? Can you tell me what's going on? Give me some info on it. And she was like, well, Savannah's in the office. She's very upset. They need you to come pick her up. She's saying that the teacher pushed her. The teacher pushed her. I said, the teacher pushed her. I said, well, that's unacceptable for any body that works in that office or that school to be putting their hands on my child or any child. That's unacceptable. That's something that I'm not going to condone. And I was like, the teacher pushed her. And she was like, yeah, do you want to talk to her? I said, yeah, I want to talk to her. So when Savannah got on the telephone, she was like, yeah, Mom, the teacher, she pushed me. She pushed me, Mama, she pushed me. And all that right there. So I was like, okay, calm down, calm down. And then I said, well, then all of a sudden the other lady got back on the telephone. The lady got back on the phone. She was like, well, they need you to come get her. I said, oh, I'm on my way up there. I'm on my way up there now. I'm on my way to come get her. And she was like, yeah, we can roll the cameras for you. We can roll the cameras for you or whatever. You need to see the cameras or whatever. We can roll the cameras for you. Now, I don't know why that she just popped out of the blue, said we can roll the cameras for you, because I never did ask her to roll in the cameras. But before that, I remember asking her who was the teacher that pushed her. And she told me she was a disciplinary teacher. And she said her name, but I'm not going to say names on this video for confidentiality again. So she said the disciplinary teacher name. I said, well, I want to speak to her. I said, I want to speak to her. And then she was like, well, I can send you over to her voicemail. I said, no. I said, I don't want to speak to her in a voicemail. She needs to talk to me on the phone. I said, but I'm on my way. I need to speak with her in person. When I get up there, we need to talk. And she said, well, when I said that, that's when she was like, well, we need you to come get her. She's very upset. You can, we had the cameras. We can roll the, you can look at the cameras. We can roll the cameras if you need to. I was like, okay. And so we got in Wayne's truck and we went up there. And so once we go up there, I'm looking for Savannah to be in the office. Nobody was in the office but the assistant principal at that time. I didn't see nobody in the office. The office was clear. And so it was another lady that worked in the office. And I seen her kind of walking up towards the office. But mind you, ain't nobody in the office but the assistant principal. And she was on the phone call. As soon as I walk up to the door, you got to buzz it because you just can't come into school. You got to buzz, push the button and buzz it. Then they open the door for you. And so she seen me as I was finna buzz, but I didn't get a chance to buzz it. So she opened the door. She knew they already know who I was, of course. And so she was on the phone. She was like, hold on, like that. I was like, okay. And then she called somebody in the back, and she was like, yeah, she's here now. That's why I heard her say, yeah, she here now. They was like waiting on me to come. They was like, she was like, yeah, she here now. And then she was like, you can go to the back. Then the other lady who I told you was walking past, they work for the school. I don't know her name anyway, but I don't know her name anyway, but I know her face. She working at school. And she was like, I'll walk her to the back. I'm like, why is she in the back? That's what I'm saying to myself. They called me to come pick her up. They said she was in the front office. They had her in the front office. I was like, okay, well, whatever. So me and Wayne walked to the back. She in the back. She's in the back, sitting in the way in the back of the school, sitting in a room. That in a chair, and it's a police office in the room because they have a police office that's well, how you call it? He's designated on the school campus. He work on the school campus, I guess, when kids fight and stuff at that particular school. That's why I said it's not a good school anyway if you got to have a police office there. So she back there in his office. So I'm looking like what's going on. So when I come in, I saw in the church, he was like, how you doing, Miss Jones? And he shook my hand, and he shook Wayne's hand. I was like, I'm doing fine, what's going on? Then he was like, well, Savannah is going to jail for battery. I said, going to jail for battery? I said, what you mean she going to jail for battery? And then he was like, yeah, she's going to jail for battery. I said, first of all, they called me and told me that Savannah was very upset. I need to come to the school and pick my daughter up. And now you telling me that you taking my daughter to jail. You putting a charge on her. What is you talking about? And then I said, I came up here to pick my daughter, to take my daughter home. And I need to speak with whoever pushed her. Whoever teacher pushed her, I need to speak with her immediately right now. Oh man, you can't talk to her. I said, well, why I can't talk to her? If she was in an incident with my daughter, she pushed my daughter. I want to see what's going on. I just want to talk to her to ask her what went on, to get everything clarified to my understanding. And so he was like, blah, blah, blah. You can't see her and all that right there. She's the victim. I said, she's the victim. And then he was like, they have Savannah on camera. She hit the teacher with her book bag. I said, she hit her with her book bag. I said, this don't make no kind of sense to me. I said, they didn't say nothing about a book bag or backpack when they called me. They didn't say nothing about Savannah hit the teacher with a backpack when they called me. They said the teacher pushed her and she was very upset and she was about to get into it with another girl. That's what the lady told me on the telephone. That's what the lady told me on the phone in the office. I said, she didn't say anything about Savannah hit a teacher with a backpack or nothing like that. So where all this coming from? And I said, then why is she waiting in the office back here with you and there's no female present? I don't care if you is a county police officer. That's what I told him. I said, I don't care if you're an officer. I know the officer name, but unfortunately I'm not going to say the name. And so he was like, well, the school administration want to press charges on her. I said, the school want to press charges on her. I said, first I thought you said that the lady, you can put it right here, close it up. The lady wanted to press charges on her, because I'm saying the lady because unfortunately I'm not going to say any names.
It must have $14 now.
Alright. I'm not going to say any names.
I bought the ham too. The ham ain't had no cheap hams. They're like $3 or $4, I think. $3.50.
Girl, you can take this downstairs and y'all piece this up. Hold on, y'all. And he did tell me that the teacher, the disciplinary teacher, wanted to press charges on Savannah. Well, she pressed the charges on Savannah, and then he turned around and said that the administrator, the school, the administrations, he was saying the administration members, he's talking about everybody in the school, apparently, he said they want to press charges. I just thought you said the disciplinary teacher wanted to press charges. Well, she's pressing charges on Savannah. And he was like, oh, that's what I mean, the disciplinary teacher. I said, y'all need to get it together. I said, y'all need to get it together. I said, whatever lie, cause it sound like it's all a bunch of bull crap to me. I said, because you can't even get it together. Who pressing charge on her? First you said that the lady wanted to press charge on her because she hit her in her side, or her stomach on her side with her backpack. Then you turned around and said that the administrations want to press charge on her. He said the administration. I said, what administration? He said the school. I said, oh, the school want to press charge on her. Now I just thought you said the lady want to press charge. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I'm getting like mixed information from all the parties that I spoke with. And so I was real upset, y'all. I was real upset, and I asked Savannah. I said, Savannah, did you hit the teacher with your book bag? She said, no, Mom. She pushed me. She pushed me. She said she pushed me, and she said that's when I got mad. And she said I stormed off, and she said they was trying to grab her or something. She said she pushed me. She said I didn't do nothing. She said two girls seen the teacher pushed her. I said, okay. I said, well, sir. I said, well, they got the camera right here in the office. I said, can you roll the camera so I can look at so I can see the camera, so I can see? Then he was like, no, you cannot see you cannot, no, you can't, I can't show you the, he said, no, I can't show you the camera. I can't show you the video. He said, I can't show you what's on camera. I can't show you the video till you go to court. I said, go to court. He said, yeah, because, like I said, the teacher, pressing charges on her, so it's going to be a battery charge. That's what he told me. A battery. Okay, a battery for a book bag. Okay, and you can't let me see the camera. I said, so well, when they called me, the lady in the office on the telephone told me that she can roll they can roll the cameras for me. But when I get back here with you, which I didn't even know the police was involved until I got here, they didn't tell me nothing like that on the telephone. I said, why she tell me that they can roll the cameras for me? He was like, well, I don't know why she gave you that information. She don't have no right to give you that information. The only person that can give you that information is me. And so she misinformed you, so I apologize that. I said misinformed me. I said apparently she was telling me that for a reason. I said, but you're an officer, the camera's right here, because you looking at it right now on your laptop. You looking at it, he was looking at it on his laptop, but he had his laptop turned around, of course I couldn't see it. And he was like, well, I said, well, do you see her on camera hitting the teacher? And he gonna tell me, yeah, I seen it on camera. Then she got in the teacher's face and said, yeah, what you gonna do now? Yeah, what you gonna do now? I was like, but it's a pride for me seeing a small clip of my child saying it. I said, because how I know that she did that? Y'all just could be saying it. And she said she didn't do it. Y'all just could be saying it. And I said, then she said she had 2 witnesses that saw the teacher push her. And then he turned around and said, oh, I have 2 witnesses that saw her hit the teacher with the book bag. He gonna say, another student and my daughter Marlisa. I said, so you trying to tell me her own sister is a witness for her hitting the teacher? And he said, yeah. But when I asked Marlisa said, I just seen all of them in the hallway. It was a couple people in the hallway, grown people, trying to get Savannah to go to class. Trying to get her to go to class like that. And Lisa said, I didn't see her hit her with a book bag. She said, I didn't see that part. That's what Marlisa told me. I said, so, and I told him, I said, what you think, that her own sister gonna sit up there and go against her? And I said, you can't even let me see the camera. And they told me that I could see the camera. They'll roll the camera for me, the film for me. I said, but you refuse to let me see it. I said, okay. I said, well, you know what? I said, well, you do what you gotta do. I said, since she pressing charges on my daughter, I want to press charges too. Then he's talking about, you can't press charges because she's a victim. I said, how come I can't? I said, Savannah, do you want to press charges since she pushed you? And Savannah said, yeah. I said, she pressing charges on my daughter, so why I can't press charges on her? Well, my daughter can't press charges back and she pushed my daughter. I said, I ain't never heard that. I said, I know the law. I took up the law. I took up her ranks of science. I told him, I said, of course, I didn't finish, and I didn't finish because it was by choice because I didn't want to finish. I said, but I know the law, and then I know a citizen law too. It's common sense. I said, if somebody push you, I said, if somebody press charges on you, you can press charges on them if they put their hands on you too. Even though Savannah said she did not hit her with the book bag, right? And Savannah said the disciplinary teacher pushed her. Okay? And so he was like, well, you can't press charge. I said, okay then. So I stepped out the room. Mind you, Wayne still in the room. And then I stepped out the room. So I get on my cell phone and I dial 911. I said, I need an officer to come to Roosevelt Middle School. I said, because I have a complaint on the disciplinary teacher that's work here at this school. She put her hands on my daughter. She pushed my daughter. So I want to press charge. And they said, okay, where are you at now? Are you in the front of the school? I said, no, I'm in the back of the school because they have my daughter in the back of the school. They have my daughter in the back school in the back of the room. I said, but I am at the school, right? So I go back in the room. After I get off of them, they supposed to be sending a police car up there to see what's going on. Remind you, he's a police officer too, a county police officer. He's stationed at the school, right? And so Wayne came out there and told me, hold on, I'm going too fast. Before I got back in the room, Wayne came and told me, said, as soon as you left out the room, the call 911, he called the police station, told them that you're going to be receiving a call from Savannah Jones' mother, and said he was sniggering it on the phone like it was funny, like a little smirk on his face and stuff. So when I walked out the room, when I picked up my phone and I started dialing, he already knew that I was going to dial a police officer to come so I could press charges on the teacher because he wouldn't do it, right? And so he ended up calling the police station, getting them heads up that I was going to call. So I'm in the back. I still don't know if the police came or not, right? Because we're in the back and we haven't finished with Savannah, and he doing the paperwork to take her to juvenile court, right? And so We got into a heated argument. I was cursing, and he was talking to me. He was like, well, ma'am, she's going to jail. And I said, Savannah, I said, what happened? He was like, ma'am, you need to listen to me. You don't need to talk to her. You need to listen to me before you even speak to her. I said, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. Now, y'all, I usually don't curse on my blogs, but I'm cursing. I said, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. I said, I'm a grown-ass woman. I said, this right here is my motherfucking daughter. This is my motherfucking daughter. This is not your child. And I said, and I'm most definitely not your child. I said, I'm 35 years old. You don't tell me when the fuck to talk. I said, I talk when the fuck I get ready to my daughter. This my daughter. And I said, I'm the legal guardian over her. I said, get it right. I said, you ain't gonna tell me no anything. And I said, then you ain't gonna make me sit up here and listen to this bull crap that you talking about. I said, because all of y'all saying different stuff. And I said, you know what? I said, this school right here been messing with my daughter anyway. Every time you turn around, they calling me. And they suspended my daughter like about 2 or 3 times over nothing. That's they call me every other day talking about my daughter, saying stupid stuff that you need to come pick her up or she's suspended and stuff like that. Just like they messing with her, picking with her when she haven't did anything. Oh, she got on this sweater. She can't wear that sweater right there. Can you come pick her up? Or they took her book bag before. She can't have that kind of book bag. Just like little nitpicking and stuff like that. Just nitpicking with her. Okay, and so that's why I told him, I said, so with that being said, I'm gonna talk to my daughter, and then I'll talk to you after I talk to my daughter, because I got a right to ask my daughter what's going on, what happened. I said, I ain't gotta listen to you, I'm gonna listen to my child first. This mine's, okay? And so I turned around and I continued to ask Savannah what happened. Savannah said she did not hit that teacher with no backpack, and the teacher pushed her. That's what she told me. And I said, what about now? I said, no, I wasn't there, so I can't say what happened. I said, but I know that y'all grown people at this school is misleading me, giving me false information from left and right. So I don't know what to believe. I said, but right now, I'm always going to stand up for my child. I'm going to roll with my child regardless. I said, now she hit that teacher and that teacher didn't push her. She hit her with her book bag. I said, Savannah wrong as hell and she'll get dealt with for that. I said, but other than that, you going to let me talk to my child. And I said, you ain't got to let me because I'm going to let myself talk to my child. You're not going to tell me when I can talk to my child. I gotta listen to you, then I talk. Like I'm a little talking to me like I'm a little child. I said, I don't care if you're a police officer. And he's talking about, so well, 2 weeks ago, what he say, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Savannah pulled the fire drill on. She pulled the fire drill on. He said, I could have took her to juvenile court then. He said, right now, since you don't want to listen, I can write that up on this paper too and put another charge on her. I said, go ahead and do it and watch your career end. That's why I told him, I said, go ahead and do it and try me. I said, you don't know me. And I said, watch your fucking career end. I said, you can't do that. I said, you cannot do that. I said, you can't put no chopped up charge on her. I said, she pulled the fire alarm and she pulled it. I said, why you ain't taking the juvenile then? Why you ain't taking the juvenile? Why you ain't taking the juvenile? So why you mad now? Because I ain't kissing your ass and I'm going to talk when I want to talk because I'm grown. I'm going to talk to my daughter when I want to talk. Now you talking about adding a chopped up charge on her. I said, you can't even do that. I said, you can't even do that. I said, go ahead and try it. He ain't say nothing. And then he was like, well, I know all your kids when they used to go to school. I just be trying to help them. I said, how you trying to help her? And you taking her to juvenile court, but you not even listening to both sides. And just because you work at the school and this and their teacher work at the school, you trying to make yourself look in good grace from the other administration that work here. That's why you don't want to let me press charge. And my daughter got a right to press charge if that lady pushed her. She has a right to press charge. And he was like, I said, well, did you see the camera? Like I told y'all earlier, he claimed that he seen Savannah on camera hit her with the book bag, right? So make a long story short, I ain't gonna even go into all of it because guess what? So he finished writing up his paperwork, and I told him, I said, do what you gotta do because I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So do what you gotta do. I said, you play with me. I said, this school will be closed. I said, it'll be closed the fuck down. I said, because it need to be closed down because it's an F school anyway. I said, this is an F school anyway. I said, the teachers don't do nothing for these children. The principal, like 2 months ago, they fired him or suspended him. It's all over the internet. It was all over the news for, sexual harassment. It's not a good school anyway. That's what I told him. And then I said, so you can go ahead and do what you got to do. I said, if you're going to take her, I said, is you going to take her to juvenile or not? He told me, yeah, I'm going to take her. I said, well, what we need to talk about, what I need to listen to you for, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I said, go ahead and do your paperwork and go ahead and take her so I can come pick her right up. I said, go ahead and take her. I said, do what you got to do. I said, ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. So, well, you mad at me now? I said, I'm not mad at you. I said, I ain't got no reason to be mad at you. I said, you just doing your job. She pressing charges. You just doing your job. I said, but you ain't about to sit up here and talk to me like I'm stupid. You not about to sit up here and talk to me like I'm stupid, like I'm a little child, because that ain't happening. And I put there on everything I love. That's exactly how I was talking. X, Y, and that is exactly how I was talking. When I get mad, I can go from 0 to 100 real quick. And that nice Keisha, you ain't gonna see that no more, especially when I know a person wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know you wrong. Okay. And so with that being said, to make long story short, he did his little paperwork. And I said, Savannah, I'm coming right up there and pick you up. Don't even worry about it. I said, I'm coming to pick you up. Look like she wanted to cry, but she's strong. She ain't cry, but you can tell she wanted to. And she was like, Mama, I didn't even do nothing. I didn't do it. She pushed me. I said, okay, don't worry about it. And I said, you know what? And I said, when we go to court, they're going to run the tape anyway. We go to court, they're going to run the tape. So you ain't got to worry about it. And I said, when we go to court, he won't let me press charges with him. I said, when we go to court, they run that tape and it shows that she put her hands on you. I'm pressing charges right then and there, baby. Right then and there. No hesitation. And I already got my lawyer on deck. Already on deck. And that's why Wayne told me, my husband said, don't say nothing else. Let him do what he got to do. Don't speak no more. Just do what you got to do and handle your business. I already got my lawyer on deck. That's why I said I ain't called nobody names. I ain't going to tell too much in detail. I'm just letting y'all, I'm letting y'all know what's going on right now. Because we haven't officially went to court, so I can't talk about it. But once we go to court, I ain't gonna be able to talk about this matter till it's over with. So that's the reason I'm letting y'all know now. So anyway, they took Savannah to juvenile court, and as soon as I got home, I called juvenile court, and the man's like, "She up here. You can." They had her up and took her across the river. And it take like 30 minutes to get across the river from Kendall, from where we live at. And so they said we called it. Wayne called up there, and they said that she's ready by the time y'all get up here. Y'all live in Kendall, she'll be ready. So we went, got her, and there was that on there. They gave me a piece of paper, and they gonna send a court date in the mail. So with that being said, so when I got home, before we did all that right there, called the jailhouse. Not the jailhouse, juvenile, because it's not jail, juvenile court across the river. We stalled for like an hour before we made that phone call I just told you about, and I made a couple of phone calls myself. You know what I'm saying? I called the school board on their ass. I called the school board, and I told the school board what was going on, how they been nitpicking with my daughter and everything. I told the school board what the police officer said. He told me that I couldn't press charges, and she was like, she ain't never heard of that. He's supposed to been file charges. If I want to press charges, if I don't want to press charges, he's supposed to be file them charges. And I said, yep. And I told her every single detail that happened. I told her names and everything at the school and everything. She asked me for names, and she put me on hold. She called the school board. She called Roosevelt School. I'm pretty sure she put me on hold like twice. She called the school, and then she asked me the officer name. She called the officer. Sure did. And so they was mad. They was heated. Just like I told him, you don't want that fire with me. You don't want that with me, because I would go there. I'd take it there. I said, like I told him, you want to play hardball? That's how y'all want to play? I can play it too. Y'all want to play games? I can play games too. I said, you don't know me. I said, don't play with me. I don't play by my kids. There's one thing I do. I said, I know my kids ain't perfect. I know kids do stuff. I know kids run with other people at school and act a fool, act like a clown sometimes. But at the end of the day, then she only in 6th grade, y'all. Come on, she only in middle school, 6th grade. She's only 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, 12 years old. Then you're going to sit up there and put a battery charge on my daughter and think that you're going to get away with. Okay, now she hit you with her book backpack. I don't know what to say. But I know what to say on my daughter, and you wrong, and you'll never do that to no grown person. Right? But now she pushed my daughter. That's a problem. That's a problem right there. It's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be some issues, gonna be some civil stuff going on and everything. After the court day, it'll be all that going on. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm taking this to a whole nother. It's gonna be civil matters going on and everything, because the thing about it, I was lied to. You misimprisoned my daughter for no reason. And you put a chumped up charge on my daughter for no reason. So guess what? It's going to be time to pay up. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I already got my lawyer on deck, and I ain't saying nothing else back. Because I don't know who watching. It could be somebody working at the school board. Not the school board. At that school watching. I don't know. I'm not going to incriminate my daughter myself. I just wanted to tell you. I do a little story time and tell y'all what's going on. And okay, so I called the school board, and I spoke to the lady at the school board. Not going to say her name. And I already have a complaint through the school anyway with them. So this is my second complaint on Roosevelt School with, my second complaint. I'm going to leave it like that. And basically, she did what she had to do. She called the school. They're not going to tell you what they said, what they asked them, or what they said. They're not going to tell you that. So just know that they still investigating it. And what else? Yeah. And so, with that being said, after that right there, like I said, we went and picked up Savannah, and we waiting on her court date to come in the mail. And of course, they're gonna roll the cameras and stuff like that, so I'll get a chance to see what really happened on film. And like I said, this lady pushed my daughter, and she got mad, and she reacted by hitting her with the book bag. I ain't gonna say my daughter wrong, and I ain't gonna say she right, because a child needs to stand up for the child's place. Because if a grown person had to push you, all thing you had to do is get on the telephone and say, I need to call my mom and beat her, and I would have came up there and handled whatever business I had to handle. And whatever happened would have happened. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, but if she pushed my daughter and she reacted and she hit her with her backpack, you should never put your hands on nobody else's child. Anyway, if you got a problem with a child, you call their parents and you tell their parents you need to come pick them up, or you suspend them like you've been doing. Or you suspend them. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. You do not supposed to. They've been stopped whooping kids in school. They've been stopped doing it. Okay? And so with that being said, Savannah at home, I talked to her in the truck. Man, why I ain't asked her again, did you hit the lady with the backpack? And she still proceeds to say she did not hit the lady with no backpack. The lady pushed her. Okay, and so what I did was, when I talked to the school board, this is what the lady told me. She said, it don't make no sense. I don't understand why he didn't press charges, that you press charges. You're a citizen, you have the right to press charges. And she said, if your daughter wants to press charges, Savannah wants to press charges because it happens to her. And I said, yeah. She said, what you need to do is, but I did go to Kenner Police Station, right, after we left the school. And I told them, I said, I made a phone call from the school. Why nobody didn't come up there to answer my call? I told the lady at the front desk. And I said, yeah, regarding my daughter. I said, nobody came. Like that, she was like, well, let me get an officer down here to talk to you. So we just in there waiting. And then I was like, then it was like about 5 or 10 minutes, nobody still haven't came down. So I said, I'm gonna go ask her if she's trying to style me. Yeah. Oh, I said, I'm about to go ask her if she's trying to style me just so that I can leave, because you know he already gave them a heads up that I was calling. And so Wayne like, no, let me handle this. So Wayne went up to the one to talk to the lady. Like, is anybody coming down here to talk to her? I done seen several police officers kept on coming down here, going in this door, that door, going on the elevator. So anyone the officer could have came here to talk to her. And she was like, let me see who's on duty. She was like, he's on his way in. He's in his car. He's like 4 minutes away from her. I'm like, huh? All these officers in here, nobody can talk to me. I was okay. And so somebody somebody came down, and then she called me to the window, and she said, is you trying to press charges on an officer or something else? See, they thought I was trying to press charges on the officer. I said, no, I'm not trying to press no charges. I mean, not press no charges, put in a complaint on the officer. I said, no, I'm not trying to put in no complaint on no officer. I said, I'm trying to press charges on a disciplinary teacher that pushed my daughter. Didn't have no business putting her hand on my daughter. I said, if she put a charge on my daughter and she pushed my daughter, I'm putting a charge on her. Simple as that. That's how it's gonna go. You're not gonna do your dirt and hide your hand. You're not gonna do your dirt and hide your hand and then press charges on my daughter for battery, and she's only 12 years old in the 6th grade. Okay? And so she's like, okay, well, then okay, she said, okay. She said, okay, then. And then that's when the officer, just like a random officer, came to talk to her. He told me, well, I don't have anything to do with that. The police officer that designated at the school, he the one who had to press the charges. He the one who had to do the paperwork for you. I said, I ain't never heard that. Why? I said, so you mean tell me we can't come to the police station and press charges? He was like, no, I'm not saying that, but it happened at school. You gotta go through him to press charges. I said, this man already talking about he wasn't gonna do it because he got an image he gotta keep. Think about it. He worked in the school, so he got an image he gotta keep. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be on everybody's good side in the school or whatever, the school community, whatever. And I said, okay, then why? I said, you know what? Don't even say nothing else, man. Come on, we gonna handle our business. We got this. Come on, don't even worry about it. So we just walked out. Then he said, ma'am, excuse me, did you talk to the? He said the officer name. And then I said, yeah, I talked to him. I said, but he won't work with me. And I said, he said I couldn't press charge because she was the victim. That's what he told me. And I said he wouldn't even let me see the camera or anything. But the other officer never said that he couldn't let me see that camera. He could have rolled that camera for me. He just didn't want to. It's like they trying to hide something. But it's going to get rolled when we go to court anyway. Because if they don't bring up film, I'm going to request the film. You know what I'm saying? If they don't bring it, I'm no most definitely they got something to hide. This woman probably did 9 times out of 10 push Savannah. And Savannah probably didn't hit her with that book bag. Or maybe Savannah did when she pushed her. Maybe Savannah reacted and just hit her on the side with her book bag. Probably wasn't even hard hit if she did. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, give me the facts. You know, help me out right here. Don't just take my 12-year-old daughter to jail for battery. You could let me watch that film to see what's going on. And then I asked to speak to her. And then before I left the school, I said, can I speak to the disciplinary teacher? He was like, no, you can't speak with her. I said, well, why she just can't come out here like a woman and talk to me and tell me what's going on? She pressed charges on my daughter. Why she can't talk to me? He told me, no, you can't speak with her. Bull crap. I said, she work at the school. My daughter goes to school here. Why I can't speak with her? Why? Okay. So with all that being said, so today, I told y'all about the fire alarm, right? And so that was like 2 weeks ago. They called me again, messing with Savannah again, talking about she pulled the fire alarm. Savannah said her crochet braids got caught on the fire alarm and they pulled the fire alarm. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They ain't rolling no cameras then. They weren't worried about it then. But anyway, and so they called me and said, Savannah pulled the fire alarm today, and she's gonna have to stay at home till a disciplinary officer get in contact with you before she come back to school, right? I said, pulled the fire alarm. I said, oh Lord, have mercy. I said, I'm so sick of these people. I said, okay. And I said, disciplinary officer work gonna call me, the school board. And she said, yeah. And so I'm just waiting. So Savannah, then they didn't even tell me I had to come pick her up from school. They said, oh, she can stay at school today. She can ride the bus home. I said, okay, because I was out and about and I wasn't gonna get up there as that soon anyway. So then it was a little later in the evening at school, get let out like at 2 something. It was like about 1:30 something like that. I said, okay. And so I got her. I said, Savannah, when Savannah got her, I was here. I said, what's going on? You pulled the fire alarm? She said, Mom, I did not pull no fire alarm. She said, I did not pull no fire alarm. She said, I was walking past. She said, everybody bunched up in the hallway. She said, I didn't pull no fire alarm. She said, everybody was bunched up. My hair got caught onto something. She said, I just jacked my hair because, she do wear crochet braids. She said, but it was so bunched up in the hallway. She said, I didn't pull no fire alarm. And then they gonna tell me, oh, before that, they told me they had her. I said, well, how y'all know she pulled it? They said they had her on camera. they always got home. They said they had her on camera putting the fire alarm. I said, okay. And so, like I said, Savannah got her. Savannah said she didn't do it or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they said she had to stay home until disciplinary officer called me, you guys. And so, I'm waiting. The days go by. 2 days go by. Nobody didn't call me. 3 days go by. Let me call the school. Can I speak with anybody regarding the situation as far as with Savannah Jones? They told me this a disciplinary officer from the school board would be contacting me before she can come back to school. No one has contacted me. So what's going on? Who I'm waiting on to contact me? They didn't know no name and no nothing and all that right there. I said, okay, well, can I write down your name and I get so to call you back? It was different people that had to call me back as far as assistant principal, other people in the office, or blah, blah, blah. And so I do this right here up to 2 weeks, you guys. Make a long story short, I'm calling the office. They still give me the run around. Nobody has returned my call. So I just got fed up and I called the school board myself. I said, look, my daughter been out of school for almost 2 weeks. She need to be in school. I said, they was like, what's your daughter's name? I said, her name is Savannah Jones. And they asked me, what school she go to? Roosevelt Elementary Middle School. And then she was like, what happened? I told them what happened. I said, well, they claimed that my daughter pulled the fire alarm. My daughter said she didn't pull the fire alarm. The hall was crowded. Her hair was caught on something. I don't think she knows she had to jack her crochet braids loose to get it loose from whatever was caught on, but she didn't pull no fire alarm. She didn't touch no fire alarm. They pulled no fire alarm. And I said, they said they had her on camera doing it. They seen her on camera doing it. And I said, and she said, well, so they suspended her. I said, no, they just told me that she couldn't come back to school to a disciplinary officer contact me. And they was like, hold on. I guess they were trying to look in their paperwork in the computer to see if they see anything in the computer. And I was talking to a man at first. Well, first a woman, then she transferred me to the disciplinary office that I need to talk to. That was gonna be talking to me, I guess. And then so he was like, hold on, I'm gonna get my supervisor over here on the phone. I told him what happened. I said they always picking with her. They always nitpicking. They always calling me just for stupid stuff. They always calling me. They just picks with her. Picks with her. I said I don't understand. Or grown people at their school, I don't understand. I said they called about stupid stuff and said, oh, she can't wear this color sweater. She had this sweater on, but it's cold in the school. Why she can't wear a sweater? Then you go up there, everybody in that school ain't even got on the Roosevelt sweater, got on whatever kind of sweater. So when she come with it, it's a problem. They take her book bag and they confiscated her book bag for 2 days, her books and her work was in it, just little nitpicking stuff like that. I told her. And I said, so they told me that someone's supposed to be calling me. Ain't nobody haven't called me. The dictionary officer had never called me or nothing like that. And so he was like, I'm gonna get my supervisor on the telephone and tell her what's going on. He said, this don't sound right. He said, I don't even know what you're talking about. So apparently they lied. Okay? And so the lady get on the phone. I told her what happened. Make a long story short, y'all. She was like, hold on. So she looked into it and stuff like that. She said, you know what? She said, how long she been out of school? I said, almost 2 weeks. I said, if it ain't 2 weeks, it's almost 2 weeks. And she said, what day? Asked me what day and stuff. It was like 2 weeks. And then she said, nobody didn't return your calls. I said, nobody. Nobody returned my calls. Nobody. And then she said, you know what? She says she ain't even investigated because they talking about they was going to investigate. It was the school told me that the dictionary officer had to contact me. They was going to investigate it first. And she's like, you know what, Savannah it was spring break too. Spring break was coming too that Friday. So she's going to be out of school again anyway for spring break. She said when they go back to school for spring break, because that was their last day when I called, she said Savannah going back to school Monday on the 9th. She said take her back to school. She said that's unacceptable. She said she don't supposed to be out of school that long. They ain't supposed to be did that. She said, and I don't know what she told them on the telephone because they're not going to tell you. It's like they're not going to tell you, I guess, to keep down conflict. They're not going to tell you what but I know she got on them though. And because she told me, hold on, and she I guess she called them, told them that Savannah's supposed to be in school and she coming back to school and they're not investigating it. So now if it was a big deal, why did they not investigate it? What I'm saying, if it was a big deal, why they not investigated the when the situation happened? So, and then I'm talking to the school board, and then they didn't even know nothing about it. Really, they didn't even know nothing about it. And so you got it cleared. School board over in the school, so the school board said take her back to school Monday. So she went back to school. She said you can take her or she can get on the bus. And so Savannah got on the bus, and that's when they okay, I'm talking about this Monday. That's when they start fucking with again. Now tell me that ain't me picking with my child. And they got mad. What they got mad about? Because I called the school board. I called the school board and put in a complaint on their ass, and they got mad. And I'm gonna tell you again what's happened before I end this video again, because it's like 36 minutes long, you guys. I'm talking fast and I'm talking in between because I don't want the video to be a whole hour. But anyway, and so today, mind you, y'all, this happened yesterday, the jail stuff and all that right there. So, okay, remember I told you, he said, since you want, like, since he said, right, I can put this this charge on her from putting the fire alarm. I could have took her to jail. I said, why you didn't do it when it happened? I said, so she must didn't do it. It must wasn't important. You didn't take her to jail then. So why you sitting up here talking about you gonna put that charge with this charge? Because you can't tell me how to talk, and I can talk to my motherfucking daughter when I get ready. And I said, you a low down. I said, you another low down, dirty ass police officer, cop. I said, that's what you is. And I said, try it. I said, you can't even do that anyway, so try it. Try it. Which he didn't do it because he already know he couldn't do that. Try it and see what happened. Your whole career will be in it. You think that they got you in a school? That's where they got you right here in this school right now. Down you ain't even on the street, so you can sit your little flashlight cocktail down and try to put up a Trump charge on her and see what happened. Yes, try it. That man was so mad at me, but I was so mad too because yes, try it. That man was so mad at me, but I was so mad too because they gave me the runaround. And then you can't, then don't sit up and talk to me like I'm a little child. And so anyway, bringing that back up, the reason I'm bringing that back up about the fire alarm, so this what happened today. So today, Tuesday, right, I ain't let Savannah go to school because I was trying to let her like chill out and mail out for a minute. I'm going to send her back tomorrow. So Lisa come home. She said, she come in the room. Him hand me a letter. I said, what's this? And it got Roosevelt on it. Ain't got nobody name on from the show it to y'all. It got Roosevelt School on. I opened it already. Okay, this the letter right here. As you can see, it has Roosevelt Middle School on there. Okay, so Lisa handed it to me, my daughter. She go to Roosevelt. She's in the 7th grade. So I open it, and it said expulsion form. It said, I ain't gonna say the name. Blank spoke with, no, it don't say no name. It said spoke with Miss Jones to inform her to ask for paperwork. It was given to Savannah. What paperwork you talking about? And so I'm reading like what this paper is. So I'm reading what this paper is. It said this expulsion is for the following reason: causing a false fire alarm or making a bomb threat. First y'all said she pulled the fire alarm down. They got on her causing a false fire alarm and making a bomb threat, disturbance in classroom or campus. So mind you, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what it say. Mind you, y'all. Okay. So Lisa give me this. I said, well, what's this for? She said, oh, they told me, the lady in the office told me to, I ain't gonna say her name. It's another lady in the office. She told me to sign it and bring it back. If I get it signed, she gonna take me to McDonald's. I said, oh. I said, so they bribing my children. I bribed my other child now, trying to bribe her and bribe her now. I said, who they think I am? Who they take me for? Do I look like joke in the face? I don't think so. And I said, this letter right here is not getting signed by me. I'm not signing anything. So I said, so what it was, okay, remind you, y'all, the fire alarm, that stuff happened like 3 weeks ago, going on a month now. Why is you bringing this back up? If anything, why y'all didn't give me the paperwork yesterday when I was at school, when he brought it up, when he tried to put that jacked up charge with this battery charge, and I told him he couldn't do that in his whole career would end if he tried. Because I told him I have news 6 on your side. That's the news. And I say every fucking battle and I get through, this school to be closed down, including your career. Don't play with me because I will go there. Okay. And so they mad. I called and put in a complaint on them yesterday, right? Remember I told you I put the complaint in the school board. People called them. Now they want to bring it something. Now they trying to clean what it is. They probably supposed to gave me this paper, then give it to me. They must then take it serious. Don't try to take it serious now because I'm putting in complaints on you, and they trying to clean up. They trying to clean up their mess because they see I'm calling. I'm calling people. I'm going to bigger chambers. And I also talked with a ranking, the lady at the school board yesterday told me I need to call a ranking officer. Call a ranking officer. Go to the police station and call a ranking officer. So I did call a ranking officer. And I told him what happened. He was like, well, that officer don't work for me. He's still the Kenner police, just like I am. He was a lieutenant I talked to. He pulled over his car and talked to me. And he said, well, I heard that they did take a student at Roosevelt to juvenile court today. To juvenile court. It was yesterday when I talked to him after I went to the jail and told them why nobody didn't come up there. The officer didn't come up there when I called to file my report. But anyway, so after I talked to the school board, she told me to call a ranking officer or go up there. So I didn't feel like going back up there, even though it's right across the street from my house. I thought they were going to be playing games, so I called. And I had to call a couple times before I got them to get him on the telephone. But anyway, he was driving his car. He was like, let me pull over, ma'am. So I explained to him what happened and everything like that. He was like, well, let me call the school and call the other cop and get some information, see what's going on. And mind you, he said that cop don't work for him, but he still can get that information. He's a lieutenant. So he called me and told me, guess what the officer told him? Another lie, y'all. Told him that Savannah pushed the teacher and hit her with a book bag. I thought they ain't say nothing about push. They ain't say nothing about push. The only thing they told me was a book bag. So now she pushed the teacher and hit her with a book bag. I said, sir, I said, that's hearsay. I said, did you see? I said, did he let you watch the video? He said, no, that's what the officer told me. I said, okay. I said, that's hearsay. Just like they ain't let me watch the video. I don't know what happened. I said, but why is he saying now that Savannah pushed her? And they didn't never say nothing about push. They said she hit her with her backpack. Now it's pushed her. I said, but Savannah said she pushed her. I said, something don't sound right to me. It sound fishy to me. And I said, this a chumped up charge? I said, I'm pretty sure the way you talking to me, you believe him. Because he's an officer, you believe him. But I said, remind you told me that you didn't even watch the film yourself. You just going about what he's saying. I said, so that's hearsay. He said, right. He was real nice, though, don't get me wrong. And I appreciate him calling back, finding out what's going on, calling back. And he was like, that's why you come press charge. I said, okay. I said, you know what? I said, I'm just going to wait till I go to court, and they going to roll the cameras in court. And I said, once I go to court, we'll go from there. I said, then I move forward then to press the charges once I go to court. I said, we'll see then once I go to court. So that's what I'm doing. And, I got a couple of people involved and looking into it for me. I got my lawyer and stuff like that. And the school board is looking into it too. And so I called the school board back today also, because once I talked to her yesterday, she told me, is anything else happened with the school? Anything else happened? Any situation happened to call them? So this is a situation that happened. And I left her a voicemail because it was like about 3-something when I called, because Lisa was just getting out of school, and they gave her the letter, but I didn't understand if it was so important why y'all didn't give me the letter, and I was at school yesterday for a whole hour almost. Why y'all didn't give her this letter 3 weeks ago when the incident happened, when y'all told her that she had to stay at home to a disciplinary hearing officer called me. Y'all see what I'm saying? But y'all see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify if my daughter did something wrong, but you see how they messing around, misconcluding everything, taking me in this direction, that direction. Is like, it's something ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't adding up. Something happened more than what they stating. That's what I'm trying to say. And now they're trying to cover their ass because I'm calling people on their ass. Now they're trying to get me to sign this paper about the fire alarm. But you supposed to gave me that 3 weeks ago. I'm not signing anything. I told Lisa I'm not signing this paper again. You jacked to get her. And I said, tell her I said that. And I said, tell her she got a problem. Tell her to call me and schedule a meeting with me. And I said, I tell her face I'm not signing. And I started to tear it up. I said, no, I'm going to keep this for a little evidence. Y'all. So I called the school board, like I said today, you guys. And no one didn't answer the telephone. So I'm pretty sure she'll be getting back with me tomorrow. I left a voicemail. But I did speak with someone, but the person who I spoke with, it was a different line. So I had to speak to the complaint person about my complaint, since I already got complaints in. And that person right there, that was about to close anyway. It was like, I think it was actually like 3:40 and they closed at 4 o'clock. So that's probably why she ain't answer the phone. But she told me leave a voicemail. She most definitely returned my call. So I'll be waiting on that phone call tomorrow. And I'll be telling her how they try to bribe my oldest daughter with McDonald's to get me to sign this letter. Yes. I already left her the full voicemail. So did. So I can't wait till she call me back, because they don't know who they playing with when it comes to me. Don't try to play with me. Don't try to insult my intelligence. Don't try to make me look like I'm stupid, and don't try to make me look like I'm ignorant, because I'm very smart and I'm very, very, very educated. I might not talk like it. I might say my words funny, but I ain't stupid and I ain't dumb. I'm very, very smart and educated, and I know how to work a situation. Okay? They don't want to go there with me. They don't want that heat with me. And just like I told him, you don't want that heat with me. You don't want that. I ain't that parent that gonna let stuff go. What they thought I was gonna back down. I ain't never backing down from nobody to nobody. Never back down. That's what they thought. I never back down. I never show my kids I'm weak. I'm backing down. I never not back down for mine. I never stop grinding for mine. I never stop going in for mine. I never stop being there for mine. That's what they thought. And so now they mad. I called the school board, put in a complaint because the school board contacted their ass yesterday. And now they want to send this letter right here. Then they're going to put bomb threat on it. Come on. Come on. It wasn't no bomb threat 3 weeks ago. It was just she pulled the fire alarm. Now they putting on her bomb threat. I don't get it. I'm not signing anything, and I'm not worried if they're trying to kick her out of school. That's not gonna happen either. Cause like I said, the man said I'll be getting a court date in about a month. So like I said, I could talk about the issue. I ain't tell y'all no names and nothing, so I wasn't doing nothing incriminating and nothing like that because I knew it's gonna be a case. But I had wanted to let y'all know what's going on. But once we start going to court, I most definitely can't talk about that, you guys. I probably would just say, yeah, I went to court. Everything, was okay. But once it's over with, I'll be able to tell y'all everything that happened, give y'all the whole exclusive what happened, what went down before court, during this period of time, during court or whatever, because I already know they're going to throw it out. But at the same time, nah, you're not going to just press no charge on her and think y'all going to get away with. You're not going to mistreat her, nitpick with her, then try to have her own sister go against her. Nah, what kind of people you is, man? What you think I'm actually gonna sit there and allow it? You gonna tell my daughter if you bring it back saying I'll take you to McDonald's? Then how you gonna take my child to McDonald's? You gonna be rolling in the police car in the back of the police car if you take her off that premise. I bet you that it's gonna be a major problem. And I ain't gonna come fight you. I'm gonna fight you with that pen and paper. That's how I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you with that pen and paper because I ain't stupid. I know what I'm doing. They playing with the wrong one. The wrong mother. You playing with the wrong mother. Don't play with me about mine. Nah, she wrong. But don't play with me. Don't try to put no trumped up charge on no 12 years old that's in the 6th grade. Gonna put on her a bomb 3. Fuck out of here. Yeah, but I might let you let her go tomorrow. But I think she got to go take a leap test, so I will. I'm not sure. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait on her to call me back tomorrow at the school board and go from there and see what she said. She said just let her go ahead and go. It's good. But she could go. She could have went today, but I just didn't let her go. But after they're going to try to play me with this letter, try to bribe my oldest daughter for me to sign it, take her to McDonald's. Y'all making yourself look bad. Because after we go to this criminal case over with, I'm doing my own case. It's going to be a civil case after this. So with that being said, you guys, they just don't know. They just don't know. I asked some people at that school, I said, y'all please stop picking on my child. Please stop calling me every day over stupid stuff, telling me that she can't wear this color sweater, but I'm not going there. Everybody got on this kind of sweater or this and that, or she can't wear them kind of shoes. I'm talking about they really be picking on her. And I asked y'all to stop. And y'all wouldn't stop. I asked y'all to stop several times. But when you get fed up, Then y'all involve police and trying to put up a chump up charge on my daughter. That's when it done hit the motherfucking fan. That's when game on. I ain't playing games no more with y'all. And I'm finna move right in bed so my child won't have to go to school no more. We need to be out of here. We need to have her find something as soon as possible to get my child out of school. I don't even want her going to that school. Period, point blank. Y'all, my nerves so bad, but I had to tell y'all about that. Then it's just so much to it, y'all. But if I talk to y'all, I should have went live. That's what I should have did, went live. It's just so much going on. I just don't understand that. Why would you bribe my daughter, tell her if you get this letter get signed, I'll take you to McDonald's? That mean right there some fish about it anyway. And I'm not, and I want, even if they did tell her McDonald's, I still wasn't gonna sign because you should have gave her that 3 weeks ago when the situation happened, when y'all told her that when y'all called me, told me that she couldn't come back to school till a hearing officer contact me from the school board, and that wasn't even true. I got so much on y'all. And then all of a sudden I called the school board, put in another complaint yesterday, tell about what happened yesterday. Now all of a sudden today, they want to send this letter home. But why y'all didn't give it to me yesterday if it was so doggone important for me to sign? And talking about they spoke with me and told me to get it from Savannah. They did not speak to me, telling me to get no letter from Savannah. Why would you get a letter, important letter to a child like that if it's something about putting a fire alarm in school? You would have called me up there and said, you need to come up here. Like I told you, they called me and they told me she could stay at school to ride the bus home. So if it was so important, you would have told me come through, pick her up, and gave me the letter so I can sign it right then and there at school. Wish I wasn't gonna sign it. If they had told me then, I wasn't gonna sign it, so I talked to somebody over the school. Or till you roll that tape and let me see her put it. Not signing nothing. I ain't stupid. Yeah, this video right here is 51 minutes long. I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna see y'all. I might make another one after this. I don't know. I'll see y'all. My nerves is like highly bad right now. Thank y'all for tuning in.